Christmas Island. Turns red. 100 million crabs. Begin the planet's greatest breeding migration. It is one of Australia's 10 federal territories. This location is 1,550 kilometers from the nearest point of the Australian mainland and lies 350 kilometers north of the Indonesian island of Java. The island is relatively small, with an area of 135 square kilometers, and has a population of about 2,000 people. Christmas Island, Indian Ocean. One of the planet's most spectacular natural events has officially commenced. Tens of millions of red crabs, Gecarcoidea natalis, have begun their annual migration, transforming the entire landscape of Christmas Island, an external territory of Australia, into a vibrant and brilliant red carpet. This year's event has been confirmed to be earlier than usual, just days after the first summer rains fell in the southern hemisphere late last week, an unmistakable biological cue for this enormous crab population. According to Ms. Alexia Jankowski, manager at Christmas Island National Park, CINP, the island, located in the Indian Ocean near the Australian mainland and the Indonesian island of Java, is home to approximately 200 million endemic red crabs. It is estimated that about 100 million of them will participate in this arduous journey to the coast for breeding. Speaking on October 23rd, Ms. Jankowski stated, "This year's journey was activated precisely by the arrival of the summer rain. This is a fascinating natural phenomenon, where millions of creatures leave their forest homes at the same time to head toward the sea. Red crabs primarily perform their march in the early morning and late afternoon to avoid the intense high temperatures during midday. In the searing heat, they will seek shady spots for cover, a survival mechanism programmed over millennia. Following the law of nature, male crabs always lead the migrating column. Females join along the way, forming a continuous biological current that covers every road, sidewalk, and garden on the island. For the 1,200 residents living on Christmas Island, this migration event is an integral part of daily life, yet also a major traffic and management challenge. Local authorities and the national park have implemented special measures to protect the crabs and ensure they can complete their reproductive mission. A network of crab bridges and temporary barriers has been erected to guide the crabs across major roads without being run over by vehicles. Many crucial roads have been completely closed or have strict speed limits imposed. Ms. Jankowski advised residents to do everything possible to avoid obstructing or stepping on this vibrant red carpet. The migration usually begins with the first rain of the wet season, October or November, but can sometimes be later, December or January. However, regardless of the timing, local residents are always ready to yield the way to the island's true owners. Upon reaching the beach, the breeding race begins. This is the climax of the long and risky journey. Male crabs quickly dig burrows in preparation for mating. Afterwards, the females take over the burrows, where they will stay to incubate their eggs for about 2 weeks. Each female crab can produce up to 100,000 eggs. They hold these eggs under their abdomen, ensuring moisture and safety before releasing them into the ocean. Based on lunar cycles, the CINP estimates that female crabs are projected to release their eggs into the sea on November 14th or 15th, coinciding with the last quarter moon. This timing is crucial as it relates to the tides, giving the larvae a higher chance of survival upon contact with seawater. Immediately upon contact with the seawater, the eggs hatch into red crab larvae. This stage is a fierce fight for survival in the open ocean. Over the following month, the larvae develop through several molting stages, eventually transforming into a shrimp-like organism called a megalopae. The megalopae congregate in pools and tidal zones near the shore for 1 to 2 days until they become fully formed crab young, only about 5 millimeters in size. The young crabs begin their strenuous 9-day journey back inland. There, they seek shelter in rock outcrops and patches of forest, beginning a secluded life for their first 3 years. Although the number of eggs laid is immense, trillions, only a tiny fraction of the larvae can survive. The majority of the larvae become an essential food source for the marine ecosystem, including small fish, manta rays, and even the giant whale sharks that often appear near Christmas Island. Only once or twice per decade, Do large numbers of young crabs survive and thrive enough to maintain and grow the island's red crab population?